Okay, so now we're going to do composite functions. If you were in Algebra 2, you haven't seen this before, but if you were in Pre-Calc, you saw this. We're going to skip the whole domain part of this section because it's not part of the college algebra course. So when this says f, and I say the word of for this, f of g of x, what it wants you to do is, first of all, I want to rewrite this to make it look a little bit nicer. This is the same thing as f of g of x. What this wants you to do is take the right side of the g of x function and plug it in for all the x's in the f function. So the g of x function is 3x plus 2. If it helps, you can actually put that into this spot right here, and then mathematically, all this says to do is take 3x plus 2 and plug it in for all the x's in the f function and simplify it. That gives us 3x plus 2 minus 4. Simplifying that gives us a square root of 3x minus 2. And that is what f of g of x is. Now, if they wanted you to go the other direction, this is saying g of f of x. Now, this wants you to take whatever the right side of the f of x function is, which is square root of x minus 4, and plug it in for all the x's in the g function. So that's going to look like this. First, I'll just replace f of x. You can actually skip this step if you see where it's headed. So I'm going to plug in the f of x function, which is square root of x minus 4. Now this says mathematically plug in square root of x minus 4 for all the x's in the g function. So that looks like this. So 3 times the square root of x minus 4 plus 2. And there's nothing really else that we can do to simplify that. So that's as far as we're going to go with that one.